What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a carnivore's dream. What I got here is a 15-pound 2x3 Striploin. And cut it up, wrap it in some bacon, throw it in the air fryer, dig in. Stay tuned. So here we go. Here is our big mammoth piece of striploin. So it is called a 2x3 striploin. So all that really means is that signifies how much fat is left on the piece of meat. So I've had a 0x1 piece of striploin before. This is 2x3. So you can see there's a lot of this fat on the top. And you know, anyone who is eating a carnivorous diet or anything like that who prioritizes protein, this is the perfect cut of steak for you. So as I said, we are going to wrap this guy in bacon and throw it in the air fryer. All I gotta do is cut it up. You know, when you get it from a big wholesale place like Restaurant Depot, they come in steaks like this. Get it a little cheaper, which is always nice. So you just gotta chop it up and get it going. So let's go chop it up. I'm gonna make a damn mess. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, the blood is gonna get everywhere. That's okay. Here we go. Here is our beautiful piece. Man, it is quite fatty. Hopefully you guys can see that, how thick all this fat is towards the end. I believe they call that the tail end. I could be very wrong on that though, so don't quote me. So all I'm gonna do here is probably cut it into maybe 1.5 inch pieces of steak or so, and then I'll save a couple, put them in the fridge, and then freeze a bunch of them after that. I need a sharper knife. I'm gonna get out my fancier knives here in a second. Now the cutting of the meat is okay. Once you get down to that cap, the fat down there, so here you go. So there is our beautiful cut of steak. All that fat, it's going to be beautiful, nice marbling on the inside. I am so excited. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten all day, so this is going to be amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut the rest of this up, put this to the side, and we'll get going. So here are a couple of the steaks that I just cut from that big old striploin. So my example to you, so these are, as I said, it's a 2x3 striploin. So these are essentially New York strips. As you can see, it's just a little fattier than what you might get at a normal supermarket. Also, I believe this is called the tail. Don't quote me, I'm not a butcher or anything like that. But I believe this is called the tail. So that's represented in that 2x3 number. And see how much fat is left on all of them. And that's just a representation of the 2x3. So it's super fatty. There's not too much marbling because this is, you know, it's a select grade, so it's not the fattiest type of beef that you can get, but this is what we're left with. Nice, beautiful looking steaks. All right, so we're all cut up. We're ready to go. We got a bunch of different pieces. I didn't weigh anything out. I kind of roughly estimated they're all roughly about this size or so. Decent size. So yeah, so now all we have to do is we're gonna salt this guy up. We're gonna salt both sides first. Get a nice amount of salt on each side, get it nice and tasty. I really only use salt when I cook. I really haven't used any other spices in a long time, just as I said, for specific diet reasons, which we won't go into. So we are nice and salty now. Next, all we have to do is wrap it up in bacon. So I'm just using typical bacon here. I don't know if this video is going to come out before and after, but I just cooked had made a bacon video with comparing normal bacon to beef bacon. So if you haven't checked that out, go give it a shot. If it's out, if it's not out, it'll be out in a couple days. So since I have some extra bacon, this is just normal old bacon from Walmart. I'm sure there are better ways to do this. I am not a professional cook, if you didn't know that. So we're just gonna wrap it up from head to toe. Beautiful. there we have it. There is our bacon wrapped sirloin. This is just like a New York strip, as I said. It's the same cut as you see. The very, the fat on the cap of it, very New York strip-esque. So let's warm up that air fryer and get going. Okay, so I don't know what this video is gonna look like. Most of the time when I'm making these videos, I try to make the cooking process cinematic in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes it's just really quick, whatever it is. Today, this was an experiment. I've never done this before, and the cooking was a little rough. So, yeah, the bacon and the thickness of the steak made it take a little longer than what I usually cook at. Yeah, I usually cook it at 400 for 6 minutes, 7 minutes sometimes, and it comes out perfect. This time I had it in for 400 for 15 minutes I had to do. I brought it out, tried doing this whole thing. And so we're gonna see what the temperature is on the inside before we get cooking. So it's 128, so that's perfect. So that's right near that medium rare to rare, which is what I like. The bacon is nice and crispy. As I said, it's 2 pieces because I couldn't have the seat, and it was not even, that purple rare. It was so much rarer. So this is the front, this is the tail end. We are going to try this piece first. As I said, never done this before, never cooked this way. Got my little bacon, got my steak. Man, I mean, could you ask for any more? You got bacon, you got steak, fried steak. A good steak that has that much, it's so good. So, here's your lesson. If you're gonna do something like this, plan for a little bit more cooking time because it's gonna take a little longer for whatever reason. Okay, so now that we tried that, we're gonna try the back end where all this fat is. Fat is life. I am a happy camper. Man, I said if you could eat this every single day, I suggest it. So good. Like if I was eating this with friends or family, whatever, I wouldn't be saying a word. I would be sitting here and enjoying every little bit of it, just taking in all the flavors. It's so good. The bacon, the fat on the end, the extra fat definitely gives it that flavor it needs because, as I said, there was not too much intramuscular fat, and New York strip actually isn't my favorite cut, so this extra little bit of fat and the bacon take it up a notch. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Wrap some bacon in whatever you want and throw it in the air fryer. Let me know how it comes out, and I'll give it a shot too. If you liked the video, give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I don't know when this video is coming out, so I don't want to say anything just yet, but if you need any good meat, go ahead and click the link below. That's CrowdCow. They got awesome stuff. If you want a coupon code, just send me a message. I'll give you a coupon code, okay? So that's it. I'll see you next time.